Здравейте, банда, и добре дошли на втория епизод от поредицата Люси Dreaming. Продължаваме директно, където сме оставили. Аз вече всичко съм забрал за играта, защото ще не знам какво става. Тяме към някаква църква. Има тук улица, има и църква. Тяме към църквата. Path to church. Funny looking tree.
It's all spiky. I wonder what species it is. It's rooted to the spot.
Може ли да му
Hi.
говорим?
There's a village fete today, apparently. There's a village fete.
Айде. Добре.
There's at least 10 copies per member of the congregation. The windows of our church depict the legend of St. Graham as told by the 16th century poet Ernest Danglebury. Nothing says help the needy like a literal gold platter. Looks like they missed one. Looks like they missed one. Trust me, you don't want to hear me sing.
Здрасти, някаква баба.
She looks ancient. Hello there.
What?
I said hello there.
What?
Can you hear me?
Stop mumbling.
I said, can you hear me?
There's no need to shout.
I should have seen that one coming.
Hang on, I'll turn my hearing aid up.
What are you doing here?
I come to listen to the bells. They're so quiet, I can only hear them if I sit right here at the front. I'm sure they used to be louder.
Where's the vicar?
He's down at the village fete. Probably in the WI tent waiting for Paula Holyrood.
Who's Paula Holyrood?
She's some kind of baking celebrity. She goes on TV and tells other people how rubbish their macarons are.
Why is the vicar interested in Paula Holyrood?
Something to do with the WI's jam competition. Plus she has other assets.
Do you want me to ring the bells for you?
Oh, that would be lovely. But only if you know the correct order.
Yeah.
I don't like change. Also, don't overuse the large one. It's only quiet, but it makes the whole church shake. Last time somebody rang it, a gargoyle fell off the roof and almost hit the vicar.
Do you know what order to ring the bells in?
Sorry, no. All I know is they tell the story of St. Graham and his unnecessary demise in the Sierra Mountains.
St. Graham, това.
Do you know anything about a monkey?
Don't be absurd.
Каква маймуна, бе?
Unless, of course, you mean the monkey puzzle tree outside.
That sounds like just the kind of vague and ambiguous hint I was after. Thanks.
What?
Thanks.
What?
You're welcome.
What did you say that Graham's monkey might be again?
My best guess is that it refers to the spiky tree outside.
Have you heard about the tits?
Did Brian put you up to this? He's bloody obsessed with them. Though, if he's right, there's probably tons of valuable stuff up on the church roof. Shame there's no way to get it down. The roof's completely inaccessible.
There's valuable stuff up on the church roof?
That's my guess. But like I said, the roof's completely inaccessible. Presumably designed by the same plank who made the church bells 3 sizes too big.
Do you know anything about bread or baking?
What? Because I'm an old woman, I obviously know how to bake.
Well, do you know how to bake?
Of course I do. But I'm an appalling teacher. You're better off finding a good recipe book instead.
Добре, окей.
Bye!
Ta-ta!
Making vicars taller since the 9th century.
Добре.
They're for ringing bells, not carrying around.
Окей. Ама кашлюкам. Ама чакай малко сега.
The windows of our church depict the legend of St. Graham as told by the 16th century poet Ernest Danglebury. It shows a blue dragon breathing red fire on a load of brown earth.
Blue, red, brown.
It shows two white snowy mountains being lit by yellow sun rays. It shows a blue moon shining on a load of red poppies in a yellow desert. It shows a blue moon.
Значи синьо,
It shows a blue moon shining on a load of red poppies in a yellow desert.
червено, жълт. Дарих микрофона. Ако почваме от тук, ако не стане от тук, ще почнем от тук.
It shows two white snowy mountains
Два
being
пъти
lit
бяло.
by yellow sun rays.
Жълто. И тук така знаем, че е синьо, червено, кафяво. Айде да ходим да видим какво ще стане. Почваме с синята. Синя, червена, жълта. Блу. Синя. Червено. Жълто. Два пъти бялото. Жълто. Синьо. Червено, кафяво. Така. Ето нещата паднаха.
I think I just heard something fall off the roof.
Добре. Не, чакайте първо директно да отидем да ги вземем работите, после ще говорим с нея. Я
It's
гледайте
all very
какво става.
shiny.
Пикъп директно
Don't mind if I
трежа.
do.
Хайде!
Possessive little blighters.
Гошо мръсника, мамичката ти мразята.
See a pin, pick it up, and all day long you'll have a pin.
Видяхте ли Гошо мръсникът? Чатим при бабата. Пъвте мръсната баба. Мръсна баба.
She looks ancient. Bye.
Ta-ta!
А сега къде са тия дървета? Какви са тия работи? Къде са? Monkey Puzzle 3.
So this is the monkey mentioned in the book. Someone's carved their initials onto it. JH loves EP.
Хубаво. Така, мога ли да... Ние тук имахме ли...
It's under the tree.
Какво е това?
It's under the tree.
Чакай.
Okay, let's see what secrets you're keeping. I hope the trousers don't fall down.
Какво?
An old
Какво?
biscuit tin with a photograph inside. It's a black and white photograph of a young couple. They both look a bit familiar, but their eyes have been cut out. Creepy.
Creepy. What the fuck?
It's a black and white photograph. An inspiring collection of jokes. He's all better now. It's covered in powerful... Perfect for sleeping in. It's great for preserving. They can strip a corpse of all its flesh and fur in record time. He's all better now. A small gardening trowel. It's a photo ID for Figington Public Library. Mr. Edmund Plum, deceased.
Uh-huh.
Poems for Ill-Fated Lovers by Edmund Plum.
Grants a monkey will keep our little secret.
It's a black and white photograph.
Мога ли да...
That doesn't need an old photo.
Що пък да няма need?
So this is the monkey mentioned. Someone's carved it. JH. There's a little...
Тази игла за какво е?
That doesn't need a shiny pen insert. She looks ancient. She looks ancient. I'll leave her alone for now.
Нямаме начин какво повече да правим. Но няма, мога ли да му покажа... Аз мога ли да му покажа снимката? Снимката. Мога ли да му покажа? Защото...
The eye holes in this photo have been cut out for a purpose, but it's not that.
Трябва да го наложим върху нещо ли? Има ли още нещо там, by the way?
It was a grave for a photograph. I don't need to bury... I'm not allowed. Looks like they've He's trying to take photos of the church's dilling... That doesn't need an old... That doesn't need an... The eye holes in this photo are... That doesn't need a shiny pen in...
Мога ли да го
He'd
набуда?
notice if...
Мога ли шапката му да набуда? Да. Аз мислех, че може. А то не може. Нали? Няма. Мога ли някак си да накарам вятъра да му издуха шапката?
A shiny gold pin. This would be a
Добре, мога ли use with photographer? Чакай малко.
Not again! Give my hat back, you little gits!
Това...
After all that, he ran... What's a plonker?
Лок, пика. Що
Okay,
стана това от първия път?
it's an instant camera. The eye holes in this photo have been cut out for a purpose. I'm not allowed. Looks like fate under construction. Come back later. Figington. Selfie time. Oh,
Какво?
looks like that was the last photo.
Какво? Аз това не го видях.
My face on a self-adhering instant photo.
Това изобщо не го видях. Аз да ви кажа честно. Чакай, бе.
The perfect crime, as long as no one looks at the name, or the date of birth, or the badly adhered and ill-fitting photograph. I wonder if it'll be enough to fool Satan.
Я да видим. Я да видим. Лай, браде. Хе-хе.
Right, let's give it a go.
Welcome, Edmund. I am Karen, the Keyless Audio Recognition and Exploration Network. What is your PIN? Incorrect PIN. Incorrect PIN. Incorrect PIN. Goodbye, Edmund.
I need to find out this Edmund guy's PIN number. Hello, Miss Hambleton.
Shh.
What can you tell me?
Oh, my dear. He was a local poet and a fine,
Чакай, това е
man.
книгата.
He'd write the most beautiful poems. Just then, one he sent the.
Is there any...
Not unless you can steal some, and then some.
That's a great...
Don't be. You'd need to.
It's better than waiting 3 months.
Personally, I'd rather you did. I mean.
Bye.
Shh.
Poems for Ill-Fated Lovers by Edmund Plum.
3101-1959, може би? Я чакай малко.
That doesn't need any romantic poem. This card is for life. I'll put it inside the book to keep it safe.
И сега. Чакай, виж.
If I line up... Maybe that's the time his train was due to leave. It was obviously important to him. Points for effort, though. I guess their love affair was a secret at the time.
Ето го пина. Браво на нас, 10-15. Чакай сега. Дали обаче мога да го ползвам?
Welcome, Edmund. What is your PIN? PIN accepted. What would you like to do?
Search for the... с какво?
Searching. Search complete. Loading results. Have a satisfactory day.
Браво на нас, бе. Fergus Fig, the man behind the ferret.
Fergus Fig, the man behind the ferret. Fergus Fig, son of Archibald and Lucille, the late Lord and Lady of Fig Hall, intends to channel his inner mustelid in an attempt to promote his latest venture, Disneyland, a new theme park to be built on the Fig estate. The park has sparked controversy amongst local residents and invited anger from other members of the Fig family, not least from Fergus's brother Horatio, who's been nothing if not vocal about his objections. When interviewed, Horatio Fig described the plans as a load of bloody bollocks.
A load of bloody bollocks. Very well said.
Here's the rest of the article that was sent to me. Disley Ferret murdered. The director of Figgington's controversial new theme park, Disneyland, was found murdered the day before the grand opening. He was discovered dressed up as the park's mascot, the Disley Ferret. However, police are still searching for the missing head of the costume, as they believe it may help lead them to the head of the director, which was also missing. As most readers will be aware, the park's director was none other than Fergus Figg, and police suspect foul play within the ranks of the Figg family itself. With Fergus's brother Horatio now the prime suspect for his murder. Police are asking locals for any information leading to Horatio's whereabouts, after he disappeared following a brief police interview on the night of the incident. No way! Murdered by his own brother. Actually, I can relate to that. I'm still not sure why this article was sent to me, though. I should probably check out the old Fig mansion and see what I can find out. I'll add Fig Hall to my map.
Чудесно. Браво на нас.
New evidence in murder case. The mystery of the Disley Ferret murder continues, but new evidence has now come to light, and things are not looking good for Horatio Figg. Already the prime suspect, Horatio's prolonged disappearance only compounds his guilt. But as if that wasn't enough, new DNA evidence places Horatio at the crime scene, and a subsequent search of Fig Hall has uncovered an antique dueling sword with Horatio's print on the handle and Fergus's blood on the blade. Add in Horatio's famous temper, fondness for drink, and overall instability, and you don't have to be Nancy Drew to put the pieces together. There's now a substantial reward for any information leading to Horatio's capture. Figgington Parish Council have also agreed to erect a memorial statue to Fergus in the town centre, in recognition of the fact that he tried to put Figgington on the map for something other than witch burning. I better check out this statue and see what all the fuss is about. I'll add the town centre to my map.
Така, добре. Добре, това е.
What would you like to do now?
Мисля, че няма...
Goodbye, Edmund.
Добре.
She's busy stamping. Hello, Miss Hamble. Shh! I don't need to...
Сладолет.
I could go for a cornestro or a zoom right now.
Англичаните и тези техни букви и език.
A record of the local population's most recent junk food intake. Someone should probably pick it up.
You pick it up.
Someone should pick up all the litter around here. I'll put it all in the bin where it belongs.
Айде.
If this was a Sierra adventure, I'd at least have got some bloody points for that.
Ha.
It's pretty dirty, but still legal tender.
Айде. Points. Penny.
Lucky. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. I don't want to go near the road with a crack like that in it. She's dismantling a blueberry muffin. Excuse me?
Oh, what do you want?
Do you know where I can find a statue of Fergus Figg?
The only statue I know about is at the other end of this street.
You mean the street you're blocking?
Do you see any other streets around here?
You're dropping blueberries all over the pavement.
Oh no! Call the police!
Тази е много лоша женица.
Please, could I get past?
I am trying to feed an hungry child. Get some perspective.
What are you feeding her?
She only eats blueberry muffins.
Delicious. I've heard blueberries are a superfood.
Yeah, well, they're super annoying to pick out. She only likes the cakey bits.
Couldn't you just buy a plain muffin and save yourself the hassle?
You don't have a lot of experience negotiating with toddlers, do you?
Is it still a blueberry muffin if the blueberries are all over the pavement?
I didn't say she likes blueberries. Just blueberry muffins.
Right, of course, but if you could just see your way to...
I ain't moving until she's finished her muffin.
Окей,
How
добре.
long does that normally last?
Her previous record is 80 minutes.
Is there any way to speed things up at all?
You could be a good citizen and get her a drink.
What does she like?
She's 2. What do you think?
Milk.
Do I look like a bleeding cow to you? She drinks a fruity shooties like any self-respecting toddler.
Right.
Bubblegum flavour is her favourite.
Naturally. I'm sure there's room if you just move a bit to your left.
There's a perfectly good road right there.
I'd rather not. The council seem to have installed a rather large crack in it.
Then I guess you're stuck, aren't you?
Добре.
Bye. According to the thermostat, it's warmer inside the fridge than it is out here. According to the... Do her up weekly for lovers of fine bodywork. Shepherd's Buy, Ovine News and Classifieds. Goodbye magazine. Daily Financial Enlightenment. The Bar with Heart and...
Ні.
2 fingers of crunchy satin. I don't need any confetti. A tuft and a half. Manufactured by Toothrot Inc. A selection of discarded teeth, eggs, snakes and prawns. Manufactured by Toothrot Inc. They've been in the sun so long you can barely see what they are anymore. Joey and Chandler. Captain Brain and the very, 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 very big newt. It's for measuring out pick and mix.
Ето го pick and mix.
1,000 dismembered Berties. A selection of pastel-coloured 3D primitives. Snakes. Sugar-flavoured...
Явно, че трябва да я направим...
Orange flavour fruity shooties. They're well
pick up.
past their expiry date. He's not
Pick up.
even looking at them when he prices them up.
Pick up.
I'm after a bubblegum flavoured one.
Добре, ние ще направим едно.
He's Hi there.
Yarp.
How can you do that with your head?
My mum ate too many jelly babies while pregnant, and now I'm super flexible.
I'm not sure that's how human development works.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that.
No, I guess you wouldn't. You're a dab hand with that pricing gun.
I know, right? I don't even need to look while I do it. Bam, price it up. Bam, reload. Bam, price it up again. Bam, reload. Bam, price it up again. Bam.
Yeah, I get the picture.
All without even looking.
Let's hope you never get your hands on a real firearm.
Bam!
God help us all. What are you doing?
These bottles have expired, so I'm reducing them.
What's in the bottles?
Orange flavoured fruity shooties. These ones are really old, but they've not updated the packaging in years, Same old bottles.
Ос.
How much are you reducing the drinks by?
The boss said to make them 50% off, but I think that's way too cheap. So I've set them to 100% off instead.
What great initiative. I'm sure your boss will be delighted.
You'd think so, but he says I don't really have a head for business.
You don't say. Bye.
Catch you laters.
Ugh. I feel they probably weigh more than they should.
Дали някакви дъвки има тук?
Paul the Holyrood visits Figging. Opal flutes. He's brimming with jobs. Good day, Mr. Shopkeeper, sir.
No, it really isn't.
Ех,
What's so bad about today?
Well, let's see now. First, I arrive at work and discover some little git has graffitied my shop. Next, I discover a whole crate of expired products in the back which should have been sold months ago. I then have to spend the entire morning explaining how to use a pricing gun to Clint flipping Eastwood over there. And now an annoying squirt in dungarees is asking me pointless questions and threatening to knock over all my stock with her inexplicably massive pigtails.
What can you tell me about the Fig Brothers?
Isn't that a video game?
I can see this isn't going to be one of those quest-furthering conversations.
Maybe you're just not asking the right questions.
Okay then, have you got any hints?
Yeah, try not to knock anything over with that ridiculous hair.
Thanks. You're a great help. I'd like a bubblegum fruity shooty, please.
You have expensive taste. They're in the fridge.
някакси трябва
Come
да ги
again.
заменя.
Or don't. Makes no odds to me.
Някакси трябва да ги заменя.
According to the thermostat, it's what?
Добре, пикъп. Не. Use.
They form part of the magenta food group. I'll just
Pickup.
take one.
Добре.
Whoa, these things are expensive.
Use. Сега, някак си трябва е така
I
да
wonder
направим.
if he'll notice. Don't mind if I do. Bye.
Come again.
This one's 100% off. Can I take it?
Oh, Gordon Bennett, not again. Fine, take it.
Thanks.
Ама ние сме невероятни, бе.
I found this.
What kept you? Now, out my way.
You're welcome. And I'm sure I don't even know who I'm talking to. She's long gone.
О, боже. Сега какво е? Глас?
568 milliliters of joy.
Пикъп.
No thanks.
Кой пък няма да пикъпне просто една чаша от земята?
It's not open yet.
Как така?
It brings in the village's more classy.
Beer food pub. The ferret head.
The ferret's head. I wonder what kind of food one can expect from an establishment like this.
Да? Ма чакай.
Protect our weasels. We're totally committed to saving mustelids. In my...
Какво е това, а?
There's a plaque in front of it. Fergus Fig. This monument was erected to commemorate the founder of Figgington's first and only tourist attraction, Disneyland. This vending machine was relocated from the theme park before the site was redeveloped into one of Figgington's enviable housing estates. The statue depicts Fergus Fig at the moment of his dignified demise, headless and dressed as a ferret. This machine must be 10 years old now.
Какво пише тук?
Fergus Fig. This monument was erected to commemorate the founder of Figgington's first and only tourist attraction, Disneyland. This vending machine was relocated from the theme park before the site was redeveloped into one of Figington's enviable housing estates. The statue depicts Fergus Fig at the moment of his dignified demise, headless and dressed as... This machine... It's full of fuzzy duck toys. They remind me of the ducklings I used to feed in the park. They'd get a whiff of the bread in my pocket and just go into a frenzy. Then for
La
yourself,
bella.
this machine is calibrated to accept
La
10-gram
bella.
nickel theme park tokens only. Well,
La bella.
that's just brilliant. I bet they're all long gone and buried with the theme park itself.
Hey, mammy to me, mammy to me, mammy to me. Mammy to me. La bella. Måste bläsa tuck anymore.
A veritable
That's not
treasure
the crap.
trove of stuff other people don't want. Nice cap.
Thanks. It's made of genuine fake weasel fur.
Genuine fake.
Do you really love weasels?
No, but volunteering looks good on my CV.
What's the map on the wall?
We use it to plot weasel-related incidents in the local area.
What kind of weasel incidents?
It used to just be the odd bit of roadkill or accidental stampings, but recently we've been seeing a more creative approach. Everything from garrote wire to landmines. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
That was a suspiciously evasive response.
Anything new?
No, none of it's new. Although we have got a nice bucket of odds and sods by the counter.
Anything new?
No, none of it. But there have been some more weasel incidents added to the map this week.
Anything new?
No, none of it's new. A lady bought in a box of her ex-husband's cassette tapes recently, though.
Anything new?
No, none of it's new. But you might find some...
Bye.
See ya.
Okay. Look at...
It's where they stash all the gold.
I wish.
It's for collecting donations. The Iron Maiden Deluxe Heavy Metal Detector. Bring your quarters to the slaughter, or double your nickel back.
It's yours if you want to make a donation.
Supporting weasels from the comfort of your pocket. Looks like a solid gold fertility idol. The tag says £3. I thought it would be lighter than that. I don't have any keys, which frankly is a bit of an issue when everything has a bloody lock on it. It's full of old video games. Panic the Hedgehog, Cul-de-sac Fighter 2, and 76 copies of Myst. Moth ventilated.
Moth ventilated.
Perfect for stalking gazelle. These cups are even mankier than the ones in the window. Spangly. Whichever way I look at it, the pattern stays the same.
Нали? Това е Monkey Island reference.
Dead smart. It's a pair of tattered 301s. They take me back. There's a red stain on the front. I'm sure it's just wine. The M64. Made in Stoke-on-Trent.
Много яко.
Vase-ish. It's an old miner's lamp. Whoa, a whole megabyte of RAM. The label says made in Anticonia. Weasel attacks. It's an old promotional map showing the location of the theme park. Looks like when it was demolished, our house was built on top of it. Unsurprisingly, that's where the weasels are having a bad time at the hands of my mother.
Глюките weasel.
Looks like our house was built where the... They're from a pet... It's a bear a teeny tiny... A select... They're plastic. That's one nice... I don't want to kidnap it. That's one nice looking robin right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. That's one nice looking robin right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hiya. That's one
Thanks.
you... I wouldn't want to land on that wearing only my dungarees. Standard charity shop issue. Oh look, a tentacle. What a surprise.
Diablo tentacle.
By its own admission, there's literally nothing it can't hold. For carrying hands around.
Oh, handbag for carrying hands.
It looks like it's been...
Добре, мога ли примерно е това нещо, и успението?
For the weasels.
Thank you. Please help yourself to a piece of useless pre-loved item from the bucket.
Free random object. Yes, please.
Добре, сега look at that.
It can detect different metals and depths.
Iron Maiden Deluxe Heavy Metal Detector. Добре, окей.
I need to find a good spot first.
Добре. Няма проблем. Ами какво? Айде да ходим към...
For parking cars.
Не, чай, ние директно може да ходим на картата. Айде да ходим към Fig Hall.
Welcome to Fig Hall. Welcome to Fig... Tis a...
Да. Така, сега
Tis
имаме
a tree.
някаква интервенция. Tis a tree.
It smells like dust and pensioners.
Горките. Госпожо.
Her name tag says Esme. I'm watching you.
Здравей, Есме.
Hello, Esme.
Welcome to Fig Hall. Oh, it's nice to see young folk taking an interest in local history.
What can you tell me about the Fig brothers?
If you've not got a visitor pass, I'm afraid I'm not authorised to tell you anything.
Where can I get a pass?
A visitor pass? Are you a member of the Heritage Trust?
I am, but Lloyd used my membership card to scrape his hamster off our driveway. And I've already created one fake ID today.
That's okay, dear. Just pop over to the desk and tell them your membership number. They'll print you off a temporary visitor's pass.
I can't remember my membership number.
Don't worry. It's in that little head of yours somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to you.
What are you doing?
Watching.
What exactly are you watching?
The rooms, my dear. I'm an official room watcher.
Room watcher.
Do the rooms do anything worth watching?
Not on my watch, they don't. No ice creams dropped on the floor. No lost pensioners. No missed opportunities to show off the secret pre-stole. And no antique vases going walkabouts. Not while Esme Duckworth's on the case. Take that, Marjorie.
Кой е Марджори?
Who's Marjorie?
You mean who was Marjorie? She turned her back on her room to eat a curly-whirly. And when she looked back, one of the Fig family's antique vases had been stolen. She was out of here quicker than you can say, Marjorie, you're fired for eating a curly-whirly and taking your eyes off the room while someone stole the antique vase.
Wow, You really take this room watching seriously.
The Heritage Trust is a very serious organisation. They spent a lot of money getting hold of this place, although they never managed to get control over the whole estate. Oh, one of the Fig twins refused to sell it.
The Fig twins.
The Fig twins?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? Oh, I've said too much. Get a visitor pass, and I'll tell you all I know.
Good man.
Bye.
Come again soon. By the way, I heard the village fete is opening on the church grounds about now. They have a goosey wallop stall. That's always worth a visit.
Thanks.
To go.
Welcome to Fig Hall. It's full of plastic logs. It's full of plastic.
Logs.
It's the Fig family's official purple and green colours. I feel like I've seen one of these before. I think my mother would have fitted in well with this family. They use it for checking membership details. Guides to Fig Hall. I don't need one. Nice desk.
Thank you. It has everything I need to manage all our members' needs.
Can I take a look around?
Sure. Do you have a membership card?
My brother defiled my membership card.
That's rotten luck. If you tell me your membership number, I can print off a temporary visitor pass for you.
But
I can't remember my membership number.
Sorry, you'll just have to try and remember it. I find that if I just lie back and work through things in my head, the answer reveals itself eventually. If it helps, they all begin with HT.
Can you tell me anything about the Fig brothers?
Esme's the expert on that sort of thing.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Come again.
I can smell scones. And soup. And pensioners. I can smell and pensioners.
Remember?
Tis a tree.
Tis a tree.
Looks like they've managed to install localised rain for this year's event. That's considerate.
Nice.
He's manning a giant goose.
Hello
there.
Hey up, fancy a wallop?
How much is it for a wallop?
1 shiny brass pound for 3 wallops.
I don't have any money.
Then I suppose you need to find some if you want to wallop a goose anytime soon.
No.
Bye.
Come back if you fancy a wallop.
I love this game. I love this game. I love this. Figgington WI annual jam making competition. Howdy. I don't need a mud pack. He looks like he's enjoying that jam. Hello, Vicar.
Oh, hello there. You startled me. I've had a terrible headache recently. I think it's probably due to the church bells.
There's a gang of tits stealing your congregation's stuff.
Sadly, I know. Unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do. But if you ring the large bell, their ill-gotten gains will fall off the roof.
What was name?
Thanks. I really could have done with that advice earlier. Can you tell me anything about the Fig brothers?
The Figs? Well, one of the Fig twins was a lovely, quiet fellow.
Wait, they were twins too?
Oh, yes. I christened them both on the same day. Horatio, on the other hand, was a bit unstable.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
But I'm not here to talk about work. I have jam to inspect.
You're inspecting jam?
That's right. I'm judging these preserves to find a winner.
There are prizes for jam?
Oh, yes. Only an audience with TV baking legend Paula Holyrood and a signed copy of her new book, Bread is Breast. I mean best.
Знаеш си какви са нейните assets?
Oh, yes. I'm a huge fan of her.
Bread is Breast, best.
That too.
That book sounds like just the kind of inspiration I need. What do you have to do to win the jam competition?
Anyone can enter. You just need to bring a jar with sweet flavor, vibrant color, and perfectly preserved fruit.
Bye.
Bye.
Добре, какво е това?
Reserved for Ms. Holyrood. Figington Women's Institute. Figington plops, a local speciality. I don't want to deprive them. I think these are actually just rocks. A bacteria sponge. Looks like the vicar's already polished this one off. Okay. That looks like a winning contender. He'll notice if the jam just disappears. That looks like... As if I didn't have enough nightmares already. There's no way I'm putting that in my drink. Wow, the bar is low. If I ever need a beautiful lady... The sign says, ask me about hair of the dog. I don't need it. Trumpets for bee. Nah. These were picked locally. You can tell. Nah. Flowers make me sneeze. Nothing. Nah.
Добре. Ами, нека да сейвнем тук. Окей, и приключваме това епизодче и на всички в YouTube. До нови срещи!